Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are good wherever you are. We've got 5 people watching. Wow, this is pretty awesome. I'm starting this stream, guys, 10 minutes early as I usually do because I like to talk you through it. We're actually going to try and do the giveaway at 2 o'clock. How I'm going to start off right now. Oh, hi, say hi first of all. Cutter, great to see you, mate. I think you tried to do a live yesterday, the day before. I saw on the Discord, I think it didn't go as well. I'm actually using a site called restream.io, so check that out. Reaper87, great to see you as well, mate. So I'm going to start off with an apology. I was actually in Mexico last week, which is when I did the giveaway of the Desert Eagle for Will. Mate, that's actually going out in about 5 minutes. They're picking it up. So that's going to be on its way to you. And the other thing is I could not do the stream on Monday because I was on a flight. I didn't do it yesterday because actually the England game and the USA game were on, plus I was having to get stuff ready. So today we are doing the member give back, and this is not going to happen very often, guys. I'm really sorry. 2 days delayed is not good enough. And so I'm going to work to not have that ever happen again in the future. Now, I hope you guys are good, and I think you guys should hopefully be happy with the potential of what the prize is going to be today. DJ, great to see you as well, mate. Like the display behind you, I know, but I'm trying to work on this, make it a bit better. Got some of my pistols here. I'm actually obsessed with these right now. So if you guys can kind of put some guesses into what these are. This is obviously just some more pistols, and this right here, that's going to be the prize for today. So we've actually got 1 new member today. I think we're up to like 22 members now, which again is not great because it costs me a lot of money to run this channel every month. I think people actually think I make money through YouTube. I do not at all. It is probably spending 10 times what I actually get in terms of revenue per month. But I love interacting with you guys. Hopefully we'll grow the channel eventually. On that, guys, if you're able to just leave a like, a comment, a notification, if you want to be a member and included in these giveaways, that would also be awesome. Just sign up. I'm going to give you a quick run through of that, and then we are going to do the live draw. So if you want to be a member, you join on the YouTube channel. There are 3 levels: weekly give back member, Badger member level 1, and Badger member level 2. For the weekly give back member, your name is entered once into every giveaway. That is normally every Monday. Today it's on a Wednesday, but it's normally every Monday at about 1 p.m. PST, so Pacific time. Your name's entered once if you're a level 1. Then your name is entered twice. If you're level 2, your name is entered 4 times. So you've got 4 times the chance of winning. How I do it, I'll run through it quickly now. Hopefully my share screen works. So if you guys are watching right now, members, 9 of you, let me know if this pops up, because obviously we've had technical issues in the past, and I would love it if this actually shows. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the list. So this is a list of everyone's names. We have, for instance, Joshua Landers. He is a Badger member level 2, therefore his name is in there 4 times. DJ the same. Joshua K, for instance, is a Badger member level 1, so his name's in there twice. And we actually have John Alfano, who's our newest member. Your name is in twice because you're a level 1. Squirrely Nuts Airsoft, phenomenal name, who joined last week. He's a weekly give back member, so his name is in once. Same with Foxley. So we have all of these names here. Basically, one of these names is going to be randomly picked. And so how we're going to do that is not just me randomly run through the list and do it. Please also, guys, let me know if it's up. It's showing. Jason, thank you so much, mate. DJ, my birthday is Sunday, December 4th. So maybe you'll get a win today or the 5th, mate. Good karma. So basically what I'm going to do is that list is going to be randomized. How I'm going to randomize it is what I'm going to show you now, which is through a dice roller. So as you can see here, what I'm doing is I have 2 dice to roll. I'm going to roll the dice. The number that comes up on those 2 dice are the number of times that we're going to re-randomize that list. Whoever's name is at the top of the list at the end is going to be the winner. I'm going to get your delivery information on Discord, Instagram, or on here, and I will send you that prize. It'll have a George patch also included. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Let me know if you have any questions and you don't. Welcome, John Alfano. DJ, absolutely awesome, mate. Thank you for welcoming new members, because I really appreciate all of you guys that are joining. My birthday's coming up. Sorry, DJ. Yeah, on December 4th. Ooh, maybe I need to send you a patch or something for that, mate. I think you've got 1 win on here so far, not 2. Spudgy Fugu, great mate as well. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show you guys the potential prize for today, which I put up. And actually, what I would say is the packaging on this is not great. I'm going to show you the packaging here, and it's the most standard box ever. It's brown. It's got no branding on it other than the sticker. So when I got it out, I was thinking maybe this isn't high enough value for our members for the give back. But actually, when I looked at the price, I think it's like $280. In fact, guys, if you could let me know what the price is, because I've completely forgotten, that would be awesome. And then I will kind of discuss, what this thing is and how we're going to give. Well, we know how we're going to give it away, but what it's going to do, whether you guys are happy with it, etc. So this is the giveaway prize. Now, if you could write up the price, that would be awesome. But actually, it feels kind of great. The packaging, as I said, is awful. But when you actually pick this thing up, it's super solid. I know that on the Discord, a couple of the members and on last week's live chat, which some of you are on right now, I asked for some ideas of what to give away. And I think the most amount of ideas were SMG. We also had an idea from a member who put it in the Discord this week, Rusty Navity. He actually gave the idea, which I really like, which is I'll choose 2 or 3 different options. And when we do the draw, the actual member that wins can decide out of those 3 options which one they would like. If you think that's a good idea, let me know. It probably will mean that I'll have to put the same prizes up multiple times. So out of those 3, it might be we have 1 or 2 of them that pop up every couple of weeks if they haven't been chosen. So obviously that's kind of not annoying, but it's one of the things we're gonna have to do. So let me know if you guys would prefer that, members out there, or if you would like it like we currently do. Anyway, I like this mainly because it's got a standard M4 magwell. It does come with a high cap, which I thought was quite strange, but it is literally your standard metal M4 mag, which is great because I've got tons of these. Most people have got tons of these. It's got a lower Picatinny rail, key mod here, which I know a lot of people prefer M-Lock, but it's, to me, better than having a Picatinny. It's a lot nicer to hold, and it's a lot thinner. So you can have a look there. It's got pop-up front and rear sights. These are metal, often an indicator that it's better quality. We've also got click-ins so that you can click them in place. This is obviously quite a cool thing, which is the adjustable stock. So you can see here, it's got like a cheek rest on it and actually very easy to move. One thing I'm not sure about this is the location of where the battery goes. I should look that up, but if you are the winner and you're getting this, let me know. And you should definitely work out where to put the battery in here, because normally it would go in the stock, but it doesn't even have like a mini stock tube on this one. So sorry, I should have looked that up. One thing I really like about this is you don't have the standard bolt pull here. On this, you've almost got more of that SCAR style bolt, which obviously is going to show your hop up. There is a metal rotary hop up in there. It's got no bolt hold, I don't think. No. It's also got a dual-sided mag release. So there's a mag release here, that you can push. And there's also a mag release here, which you can push. If I can get it in. There we go, it's in. It's got this cool branding here, Scarab written on the side of it. Let me see if I can show you that. Scarab there. And so generally, I think it's a really cool style. It's short, it's practical because it's basically an SMG, but it takes M4 mags. It's got dual-sided selector as well here, you can see. But I actually think this is very cool. So as soon as I picked it up and I posted it, I was thinking, maybe I should have kept that one because it's a pretty cool weapon. If you guys have any questions about it before we do the draw, put them up on the screen and I will get to them. But I think it's pretty standard. You can look up the weapon. Is it an AEG? That's a very good question. I would say yes, because that is not a gas mag that came with it. So that's why I'm a bit confused about where the battery goes. Spongy said, yes, battery in the front handguard. So smaller front wide as per e-bike. So obviously, guys, it probably goes in here. Rusty's telling me that it's probably in this lower section here. So what I would say is you're probably going to need a stick. Just made a mark on my wall. You're probably going to need a stick type LiPo battery because it's going to have to be small to get in there. So it is 1 minute 2. So I'm going to do the giveaway in approximately 1 to 2 minutes. One thing I am going to talk about, guys, is I've got some cool stuff to discuss afterwards. So if you are free, you want to hang around, you have any questions, I'm going to discuss these here. But the other thing I'm going to discuss is something that I've had built, which I've only just started playing with and I really like, and it's rare and it's different. So if you guys sound interested about that, stay around. Dankeschön. Is that thank you in court-ordered gaming? That's only from my kind of knowledge of the sound, not how it's written. PEQ box battery. That's another good idea, Spongy, because you could put the key mod here, or you could stick it on the Picatinny, and then you've got a lot more space for battery. I presume you can run the wire out of these side key mod spaces. So if you wanted to do that, you can. Phantom of the Airsoft, great to see you, mate. Hope you're well. I think you got your M249 and you gave it away from the last week's post. Apologies that this is 2 days late, Phantom, because you are a member, and I notified everyone on the channel and on the Discord, but if it wasn't enough and you didn't get to see it, let me know, because I know that next time I've got to do that. Been loving the shorts, Harrison. Thank you so much, mate. I've got the smart target set up in my garage. I actually now have a black background, which is coming today. So hopefully it's going to be less distracting, but I really appreciate that. And I've got some really, really cool stuff to test fire. I should actually just test fire these, what I'm giving away, prior to giving them away so you guys can see. Marcus, good to see you, mate. No George Boy today. I'm afraid not. I actually just finished 3 unboxing videos that I've just shot, and I've got some cool stuff. And he was sitting here behind me for the entire thing. And so he has got serious cabin fever. He was like, get me out of here. I'm not going to be here for the live stream. So apologies. The reason you guys tune in, the reason you watch the stream is because of George, and he's not here. Next week, I'm not going to promise, but I hope you will be here next week to celebrate your birthday, DJ, the day after. Got your box man from Hefe. Looking forward to it. Phantom, that is awesome, mate. So if you guys aren't aware, I think there's about 5 boxes left. But we did 25 boxes with Hefe. There were mystery boxes, a random assortment of stuff. And I sent some of the stuff that we've won in mystery boxes, not stuff I'm giving to members, but some other stuff, which are going to be included in those boxes. There were 25 dropped on Black Friday. And then I think today is the last day of sales. So if you would like to get the 6mm Badger mystery box, then go to hefeairsoft.solutions.com and buy one there. You will get a George patch, and you will get the 2 new 6mm Badger patches as well as a Hefe patch. I think it's good value. You get what you pay for, plus you get extra stuff. And there's, I think the winning box is like $600 for 200 spend. So should be good, triple your money. But also want feedback on that, let me know. No, nobody liked that suggestion. Lol, first winner gets to pick from the third, second winner picks from the second, and third winner picks from the second remaining prize, then a reset. That's a good idea, but I suppose if you are a member and you're on the 3rd week and you don't really want it, you might get annoyed. I like that idea though, and so does court-ordered gaming, which is great. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do the giveaway. So as I said before, if you would like to be included in this next week, every week on a Monday, usually, then become a member, join. If you just want to be a weekly Give Back member, that's amazing. You will also get extra information, you get extra access, Discord, etc. But this is the main thing. This is the main reason that I think people join this channel is 1, we have live streams so we can chat, and 2, so you can win something like this Classic Army Scarab SAR, which is a cool gun, I think. Still haven't got the value up here, guys. So if one of you could just Google that and look it up, because I can't really do that when I'm live streaming, I would really, really like that. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to show you quickly the list. So here is the list of every one of the members' names. So here we go. Josh Landers. We've got Daniel Torres, Marcus Benson. Weirdly, mate, I don't know why, but I've got one of your names and then the other 3 here. Ackright maybe just kind of got copied in. Will, we have a couple of 2 of your names. You won last week and you won the Desert Eagle. It's about to go out. Cool Sign Aries, Spongy, who's in the chat, Andy. Yeah, so I'm going to go down through here, but if you would like me to check that your name is there, let me know and I will do it. This list is going to be randomized, a set number. Now, the set number of times is going to be decided by this, sharing my screen again, which is the dice roller. So what I'm going to do is roll two of the dice. The number that's going to pop up there is the amount of times I'm going to reshuffle that list. The person's name at the top of that list is going to be the winner, and they're going to win the Scarab SAR from Classic Army. So I'm going to roll the dice right now, guys, in 3, 2, 1. We've rolled the dice and we have a 4 and a 2. Now, I'm hoping that this is showing up here, guys. If it's not showing, I need to know now because I do not want you guys to think that in any way I'm fixing this. So this is 6. Confirmed? Please confirm for me, guys, it's 6. Good luck. Absolutely, John Alfano. We need good luck to you, mate, because it's your first week being in it. My only guess by pistol is an AAPO1 autographed by C7 Viper. That's pretty cool, mate. That's really, really cool. So be happy about that. I'm going to talk about these a bit later, which are kind of related in some way. Yes, 6. Okay, great. Thank you so much for letting me know. What I'm now going to do is re-roll the list 6 times. So I'm going to bring up the list right here, and we are going to re-roll this thing 6 times. So here comes the list. And as we can see, we've got all the names. So the first, actually, guys, is this showing? If you could let me know this is showing. I also do not want to do it before. Nabati says it's showing up nicely today. Am I on the list? Court-ordered gaming. I don't think so because you are not a member. Let me just check. If you are a member, then let me know because I don't think I have your name on here. I can check it on the YouTube member list, but just let me know, guys, is this list up here? And court-ordered gaming, I don't believe you're on the list because you're not a member at the moment. Let me know if that is the case. He just joined. Jason. Good call, my friend. Okay. Sorry, guys, for the delay, but I am just going to verify that court-ordered gaming is on this list. I should actually do this just before every time. Court-ordered gaming, you are on the list and you just joined. Great call that you said that, and you are a weekly give back member. Therefore, on this list, you will be added. Court-ordered gaming. You have been added in there, sir. And you are now included in the giveaway because you are a weekly give back member. Your name is in there once. So good catch, members. Thank you so much, Jason, for seeing that because that was awesome. Yeah, calling it 5 minutes ago. You're in it, mate. So good luck, DJ. It's your birthday on Sunday, so good luck as well. Sean Russell, one of my close friends, 2 toys here. Okay, guys, so here we go. Sorry for my delay. We're going to re-roll this 6 times. Here's number 1. Number 2. Mike Kill, call sign errors. You're the top 2 there, mate. So that would have been a lucky one. Number 3. Number 4. Marcus. Number 5. And the final one, the winner of this prize, the Classic Army Scarab SAR, is going to be the person at the top of the list, which is Mike Kill, call sign Aries. I mean, mate, I called it when you came up twice at the start of that last one. So, guys, I did not fix this. This is a randomizer. It's a list randomizer. There is no way, but Mike Kill, call sign Aries. Congratulations, sir. You are the winner of this thing. I'm going to stop sharing the screen right now. If everyone could just say congratulations to Mike, that would be awesome. But I am going to right now say congratulations, Mike. If you are there, buddy, let me know and I will give you a bit of a close-up on this, but I'll give you guys a close-up. Horrible orange flash hider, obviously. This is all full metal. You've got like a floating barrel, which looks exactly right, Nabati, like you've got a space for a battery in there. So that is very, very good observation. Key mod here, upper Picatinny, lower Picatinny, metal front and rear sights. You have a dual-sided selector. It's a cool gun. Like a little rack here, which kind of reminds you of that HK, not the HK slap, but it is the more SCAR, and you have an adjustable stock here as well. So congratulations, Mike. I hope you're good, mate. If you are watching this right now, I don't think you're on the live, but if you are watching this right now on the replay, then send me a DM. I'll message you on the Discord as well, and we will get your address and I'll send that to you. I don't think you've won one yet, but I might be wrong. Sorry, configuration. What was that? Court order gaming. Sorry, configuration. I didn't see the original question. Congrats, Mike. Enjoy that beauty. Josh Landers, good to see you as well, mate. Configuration of this thing, or you're talking about these? Because I'm going to talk about those now. So congratulations, Mike. If you guys are here and you would like to continue chatting, I'm going to talk through a couple of topics. So if you have any questions, put them up on the screen. I should be able to read them a lot easier now, because of the fact that I'm not kind of going through, but might kill call sign Aries. Congrats, mate. Really, really congrats. Loving your AAPO1 collection. So what I'm going to do quickly, Marcus, is I'm going to talk through something else before I talk through this, because I'm obsessed with this. But what I'm first going to talk about is this. Now, guys, if you're watching, it is a very, very individual looking weapon, this. And so I would like to know if you know what this is, because I, unfortunately, if you watch the channel and you're aware, I tore my ACL in February skiing. And so I had an operation in July. Now, the annoying thing about tearing your ACL is that you are not allowed to do any rigorous sport for 12 months afterwards, because your chances of re-tearing the ACL is like 15 times higher than a normal person. So therefore, when I knew that, I was like, I can't really play airsoft unless I'm a sniper who sits at the back. I have not had a huge amount of good luck or enjoyed being a sniper that much, mainly because those spring bolt pulls I just find annoying, and it kind of moves my scope, and I just want to be able to subtly have a normal sniper, or what a normal real steel sniper would feel when they are, you know, actually drawing the bolt and putting a round into the chamber. So this was the option that I went with. Now, I do not have HPA guns, as you're probably aware, and this was my first ever HPA. So I saw it and I was like, I don't really like having a tank on my back, but if I'm sniping, not moving around that much, and it gives me a free pull on this bolt, I'm very happy, and I'm going to go ahead with that for sure. So this is built, unfortunately, with an HPA. By the way, guys, you are absolutely right, Cutter. Oh, sorry, just knocking my screen there. You're absolutely right, Cutter. This is an SRS Silverback. Sorry, a Silverback SRS. And so it's really cool. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So obviously this connects to a tank on my back. HPA, the very good thing about it is it's consistent and very low maintenance. And if you're firing a sniper, consistency is very, very good. Plus you can vary the FPS. So if I need to, you know, take this shorter range, then I can do that. If I need to take it longer range, I can do that. But this needs to be connected to a pipe into a tank. I've now got a tank. I've now got a line. I've got a regulator, etc. But I had to go all the way to Evike, actual Alhambra store, to get my HPA tanks filled. So I got one, I bought another one there and got that filled. So I've only been able to use this for the last week, even though it's been sat with me for a while. Now I used it, and the second or third time I fired it, nothing came out. First couple of times I was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm really obsessed with it. But it stopped firing. And I was like, why is this? I don't know HPA. I don't know whatever it is. So I didn't really know. Now, when I got it teched by a guy, and if you're interested in this, let me know, because the guy that teched it's awesome. He's on the Discord. But what was the situation? Sorry if I put this the wrong way around. I do not want to strip the threads on this. Is I got it sent like this. It came with a silencer on it. Because it's a sniper, I actually don't like red silencers. I think I want to make it as subtle as possible. And that sticking out of a bush is going to be like a big red dot on my head saying, I'm here, come and shoot me. But what happened is where the inner barrel had connected to the silencer, a BB had got caught. And so it was stuck in the end of the barrel. I didn't realize it because obviously it's HPA and I'm just firing and it's making the same noise, but it was collecting BBs here and they were smashing into each other. So I think I put about 6 shots through it before I realized that I should take this off and have a look. Took it off and had a look, and yeah, I got the BBs out and it's firing great. However, I'm not going to fire it with this silencer on. I've got a new silencer that's on its way, and then hopefully I don't have the same issue. But what I do think is very cool with this, it's got very short front barrel. So actually, if you're firing it, it's obviously very maneuverable. And because it's a bullpup, the actual barrel starts there and ends there. So if you're talking about a VSR 10 or whatever it is, the standard snipers in airsoft, this is actually already probably a longer barrel with a lot shorter outer barrel length. So for me, it's awesome. And I am really, really enjoying this, but I would love to know what you guys think. The other thing that's really cool about this is the mags are like this. They're very cool. They slide in here. I do think in terms of functionality, like as you can see there, that's the bolt pull. It's so short. It's like boom. I can do it at this angle. Boom. Dack. Down. And that is an actual round loaded. The safety is here, so you can just push it forward and pull the trigger. But I'm just a very, very big fan of this right now, except for probably loading it, because loading it, you're doing this with the bullpup, and then you're switching hands and doing that. And then, yeah. So I'm not the biggest fan of bullpup, but this is definitely practical in that way. Right. I'm going to read some of your comments there quickly. Catch you guys on the next one. DJ, thank you so much for tuning in, mate. See you next time. Again, I'm going to talk through these, so rewatch this later if you're interested in that. I want a 1911 or a Springfield XDM. I need pistols. Bought 5 rifles for Christmas for my boys and me. Lol, can't wait to hit the field though. John, you're going to be added to the Discord server. Seb, if you're rewatching this now, add in John. Join the Discord server. The link's on the main page. It's like in the bottom right of the main banner. There's a little Discord symbol. Hit that. Go and join the Discord server. There is a channel members only thing. And any ideas that you have, put them up there. I've done akimbo pistols in the past, and I'll do pistols because that's what you need. I'm after Action Army T10 Sniper soon, or a Tokyo Marui G-Spec. I do like the Tokyo Marui G-Spec, but actually I've also ordered another silverback, Attack 41P. And I've heard they're amazing, and I might HPA that one as well. So that's what I'm going to have. If you guys would like to see what that looks like. Also, if you'd like to see this thing firing, I'll try and do that for you as well, because I think it's pretty awesome, or it sounds pretty great when I do it. So that is what I'm going to be running for the next few weeks, guys. My site burnt down, so I'm going and trying new sites. Oh, finally, this is the mag. This is the follower. So obviously a lot of the time when you open or take a mag out of an airsoft gun, a couple of BBs fall out. Now, the cool thing with this is this actually comes up into the chamber and stops the BB. So it feeds the last BB, and you know when you're actually out of rounds because you're not, like, this follower is actually in the bolt. So I actually think that's really cool, much more realistic than a lot of airsoft snipers. So I really like that. But as I said, I did not like this silencer, and I'm going to be getting a new one. If you have any recommendations as well, put them in the comments below, because I would love that as well. So we're moving on, guys, to this. I actually have 4 AAPO ones. This, if you guys aren't aware, is the AAPO one. It's from Action Army. It costs around $99, $100. You know, we're looking in that ballpark. Very cheap, affordable blowback pistol. It is not a full gas blowback because the actual slide is here, and that is what basically is the blowback. It's not actually like the full upper slide. The great thing about that is that it reduces the weight and the amount of gas needed, and this thing has an option, if you switch this little switch here, to go full or semi-auto. Takes regular Glock mags. It's basically a Glock lower. So if you've got a Glock, you've got Glock mags, they'll all fit in here, which for me is great because I also love Glocks. Glock, Galaxy, Glock. So I've got a lot of these mags, which makes this really useful. Now, because I love this thing so much, I have seen some other AAPO ones out there and upgrades that I really liked the look of. And they've started releasing so many parts for these things now that you could really customize it kind of like a high capper, to the point where I just was like, hey, I love this pistol. If I could just kind of have a shoulder mount or something to it, it would be pretty awesome. Now, this is one of the options that you can do. It's basically like an upper receiver kit, or a kit that goes on top of the upper receiver. As you can probably tell, it kind of looks like an MP7, bar this pistol grip, which looks nothing like an MP7 grip. But it does give you the option, effectively, to use this thing that's far too far out, like an MP7, because obviously it fires full auto. Now, I like this, but what I would say is you can probably see the quality of it is not great. It's plastic. You've got these little buttons here, which are going to do the retracting of the actual stock. Push them up and it kind of lets you push it in. Again, a bit flimsy. And this is the actual bolt rack, which replaces, if I can do this, sorry, let me just take it off safe, replaces this bolt rack, which is just pulling that back. And so obviously now you're pulling this back. Other than that, there's not much difference, guys. This, I believe, costs about $150, the actual kit. So you're spending about $250 total to get this AAPO1. It's obviously gas blowback, so you need to be kind of careful about using it as your primary in a game, but I would say that this base gun hops 0.32 BBs. It's got really good range. It's got a very high rate of fire. So if you can solve the mag issue, then you're set. I've got a drum mag for a Glock. If you don't have a mag extender on it or a mag well, it fits, and you can hold, I think, 1,500 rounds in it with unlimited gas. That is a cool thing, but it's a big bulb on the bottom of your gun. That's a way of doing it. You can also get the Glock 18C extended mags, which hold 50 rounds. That's another option. And actually, that kind of looks a bit like the MP7, except it doesn't have the curve on it. So that is a cool AAPO1 upgrade, which I like, but it is not the favorite thing that I've ever seen. Now, this is something which I think I have discussed before, and it may be my favorite or second favorite airsoft gun I've ever had. Now, this was built by Hefe, who's the guy who's doing the mystery box giveaways. And when I saw what he was doing, he bought a lot of AAPO1 kind of upgrade parts. And I was like, I love that gun, so maybe let's have a look at it. And I chose everything that I put in this. So to give you an idea of cost, this is about 600. So the regular pistol there, which you can see that actual pistol grip of, is, you know, the internals total will be $100. This is 6 times the value, about 650. However, for that, the performance of this is very different. As you can see here, it's got a foldable, adjustable stock, which for me is perfect because this is obviously kind of like a smaller SMG style. So you can kind of use it as an SMG, as a pistol, going into buildings, etc., semi-auto, full auto, whatever you want to do. It's so flexible for that. And this just pops out and clicks in. Really solid. It has an upper receiver here, which, as you can see, kind of takes it past the rear of the pistol like the other one. And it's all full metal. It has a Picatinny rail on it. I love this because it gives a solid base for attaching the stock to. And it also gives like a little bit of an area for a sight. When I first put this on, I actually put the sight around up here. But in terms of comfort, especially when you've got the stock pushed out a bit, which I would probably about here, maybe slightly further in, it's kind of perfect. And so what I also did, because of the range of this, I don't know if you can see there, but this is a 1 to 3 times prism scope. So you can zoom it in. It's red and green dot, plus being a prism, so you always have the dot there, as it were. So in terms of usability, I can hold this, I can shoulder it, I can zoom on the scope, and I obviously have a lot more barrel length. The inner barrel on this thing goes to there. So basically, I've taken a pistol inner barrel and I've turned it into some kind of carbine, which is going to be a lot more accurate and probably have a lot more power to it when I'm trying to use it. And then I love M-LOK, so being able to have M-LOK rails on here is awesome. Now, there are other upgrades that we've done. We actually put a magwell on it. However, the drum mag doesn't really fit with the magwell, so I've removed that. I wear red socks every day, so when we were doing the trigger, I was like, I don't really want it to be obvious, but knowing that I've got my little red trigger there is kind of cool, and I like it. This is the hop-up adjuster. So normally it's a bit of a nightmare trying to adjust the hop-up. This is literally a dial that just twists, and you can adjust the hop-up there. And in terms of flicking it from full auto to semi-auto, you can see just here, I can flick this and this will flick it from semi to full. So instead of having to pull that out, redo whatever, I can do that. And then finally, the last thing is this, which is the actual bolt rack. I've actually now got that in place, so I can just, done. In terms of speed, this thing fires faster than the standard one. I'll give you a quick idea. I'll put a mag in it. George isn't here, so he's not going to care that much. But mag goes in there. You could obviously have an extender. The other thing is you can put an HPA Glock mag in here with a tap that you can run an HPA in. And I've actually got one that adapts to MP5 mags. So those hold around 100 rounds. So you basically can just run HPA, unbelievable, reliability with MP5 mags in. So, it's a platform you can do everything with, which I just really love. However, I've now just put in the mag. So the gas is now in there. Obviously, that's going to hold back because there are no BBs in here. You have the bolt release here. So this is the bolt. You can see this go. That's moved back in. And I'm going to hold down that bolt release to fire at full auto. In fact, I'm going to do it on semi first. That was full auto. I'm going to do it on semi first. So that's semi, snappy as hell. This is full. Gas is running out, but it is a faster firing, like upgrades wise internally, this thing is amazing. So I am obsessed with this. However, today I actually got another one. I know it's really sad. I need to get to life. But actually, I've got another company that have built me stuff before, and you've probably heard of them. They're called Full Auto Airsoft. And actually, they were doing a thing for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which was this, which is an actual AAP01 custom built upgrade. So there were 3 options. You could get a $200, a $400, or a $600. Knowing me, of course, this is a $600. It has a similar feel to that other one. It is so much lighter. This is a plastic, so a polymer plastic. This is polymer plastic. It's got a similar kind of skeleton-y bolt rack there. And this, if I show you, if I can pin the bolt up, this is a skeletonized bolt. So as you can see here, it's had a lot of the weight taken off it, which means that this thing can move a lot faster. So it probably has 1.3 times, 30% faster fire rate than the original, and then I've got a standard bolt in the other one. So this I really like. It does also have another version of the fire selector, as you can see here. It doesn't have a hop-up adjustment that I can see. So that's the only other thing, but they gave me a full list of the upgrades that they have done for this. It's obviously a similar trigger, but different. You've got an extended mag release, which actually I don't like. I have to say, the reason I don't like these is because I catch it with my thumb too easily or my finger, and it drops the mag. And mags in a gas blowback are heavy. However, similarly, like there's no front barrel, outer barrel on here. The actual barrel inside runs the whole length of this. And even though there's no real front foregrip, this silencer acts in a way where you can kind of use it like support. This is fully adjustable as well. So you can basically pull this out and in as much as you want. You also have this little cheek riser, which you can kind of play around with and do what you want, which I really like. But internally, this thing has been completely kitted out. It's got a new nozzle, new bolt, new hop-up system, new barrel. So I love it. I haven't actually fired this one properly yet, other than just putting a gas mag in it. And in fact, do you want to see how fast it fires? If you're thinking, how fast was that last one? Go back in the stream. When you're watching this on replay, go back in the stream and say, wow, that was fast. And then let me know how much faster you think this thing is. I'm going to fire it semi-auto first. Just make sure there's no BB in here. Okay, so that's the bolt racked there. As you can see, it's the skeleton bolt. And this is semi. Can't even see it. So that's moving. I know it's probably hard to see. I'm then going to switch it to full auto. So that little red thing there, you can see, is moved that to the right. And this is full auto. I mean, it's nuts. And a lot of that is because the weight of this bolt is now crazy in terms of how low the weight is, which means that can recoil a lot faster. Anyway, guys, I am really, really obsessed with this. And so what I would say is, if you're not looking for something which is, I'm going to use it every game, this is going to be my primary. If you're looking for something that's a bit more fun, you're thinking, I like pistols, I like gas blowback, I want to maybe get into HPA, and I want to customize something which is going to look different from everyone else's, this is really cool. The AAP01 base platform is really, really cool, and I really like it. I think there are people out there that don't. So if you're sitting there now, that's good, isn't it? I only take the mag out. If you're sitting there now, also look at that as a pistol. Bang, 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 bang. I should just go out there with this thing. Anyway, guys, yeah, if you don't like the AAP01, that's another thing I would like to know. But a lot of people, I didn't even talk about this. So this is actually another copy. As you can see, it looks very similar. I've actually got an Ace Tech Bifrost. What is this? This is a thing that lights up the BBs. Why can't I think of what it's called? It's a silencer looking... Okay, put it up on the screen. I don't know why I can't talk about that. But this is the copy. It's got a metal upper. It's kind of already got that really red built-in Glock style trigger. It takes the same things. It's basically a complete copy. But obviously the Tracer unit airsoft warfare. Thank you very much, mate. I actually got a good night's sleep last night. I don't know why I'm forgetting that. But basically, it's a copy of that, and therefore similar price. But therefore, you know, a lot of people like the AAPO1 style were buying it. Otherwise, WE would not have made this, and then wouldn't have made all the copies. They've got like a 1911 version, a high kappa version, other versions of this Galaxy. Not all that fire full auto, but you know, it's definitely a popular blowback, if you ask me, or from what I've seen. Okay, guys, got to head to work. Congrats again, Mike. You'll have a great day. Spongy, I love you, mate. You're a great part of this community. Have a good day at work. Sorry that I've kind of interrupted your work day on a Wednesday. The next giveaway is going to be Monday, so tune in for that. I'm going to have it all set up and post some ideas in the Discord. What would you members like to win? You've seen a lot of the stuff I've won. A lot of it's still here, so just let me know. John Alfano, thank you for joining the channel, mate. Great to have you as a member. That's badass. Yeah, I really like this. If I get another one of these Galaxies or another AAPO one, it could be a giveaway. Let me know if you guys would like that, because it's only about $100 buy. So I feel like compared to the 350 or the 250s, it's not nearly up there, but I think it's cool. Cutter sounds mean. I like it. Absolutely, mate. Tracy, yeah. Only reason I want the XDM is that's what I carry every day. Is that real steel you carry? To be honest, this is what I use in airsoft. The Glock 26. All I talk about is this. So if you've heard this before, I apologize. But the Glock 26 is my favorite pistol because it's a Glock, because it takes every kind of Glock mag, even though this is a small one. It will take longer ones, super long ones, whatever you want. And because I like this so much, I actually got a real steel version of this. As I don't actually go shooting real steel stuff. I like airsoft a lot more, but that's just for home protection. I just thought, if I don't have one, I'll probably end up needing one. So therefore, I got one, and I did the same. I followed what I like in airsoft and did it in real. AAPO1 is such a... I'm hoping that's badass, Marcus. Marcus, how are you as well, mate? Let me know that. I'll chat to you on the Discord about that as well. But I really like it. So I'm hoping that you wrote badass underneath the 6mm Badger sign. Maybe not. So guys, I'm going to kind of wrap it up with that. I mean, this has been a great stream. We've literally had between, I think, 6 and 15 people watching the entire time. I've just gone on and chatted forever. So I've probably bored all of you quite a bit, but it's been a great interaction. Loads of questions. I think I've gone through quite a lot of topics. But if there is anything else that you guys would like to discuss, put it up on screen in the next minute and I will try and get onto it. Otherwise, we are going to wrap this up and I'm going to be back next Monday. I also have an unboxing video, which is going to be going live on... Tomorrow's Thursday. It's going to go live on Friday. So that's going to be around 12 p.m. So hopefully you guys are excited for that as well. AAP1 is such a versatile base gun. I thought you said badass. Versatile base gun is probably a lot better way of describing it. Check my something in the Pixie Discord. Marcus, I absolutely will, mate. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Congratulations again to Mike, call sign Aries. Really, really happy for you, mate. Thanks for being such a great supporter of the channel. Thank you as well, all the members. George isn't here to say hi, but hopefully he'll be here next time. I don't want to promise that because it ends up not being right. But Mike, you have this on the way to you, mate. So get excited. John Alfano, there is a question there, but I can't read it. It says grenades, spring, something starters. If that drops down, I can see what it says. If someone else makes a comment, I should be able to read it properly. If it's about grenades and spring grenades, I think they're never worth it. The power that you're going to get from a spring is not going to make noise, for one, which grenades make a lot of noise. And for two, it's not going to push BBs out at a speed where someone's going to get hit with it and they're going to think, oh, I'm dead. Okay, spring or gas for starters. There are airsoft grenades called Thunderbees or Valkans. They effectively take CO2, the 12-gram CO2 cartridges, and those cartridges go into a core, and the core is surrounded with a plastic kind of shell. What happens is when you release the pin, there is something that pierces the CO2 cartridge, and that means that the CO2 expands within the shell and eventually pops the plastic shell. It's very loud, and the sites that I play at, if you're within 15 feet, clear sight of it, you're dead. That's whether a BB hits you or not. The other thing you can do is fill them with BBs so that they do give off BBs. Obviously, they're going to be more expensive than spring. They are probably about $20, and then you're spending probably $1.50, $2 on the CO2, and probably the same. So it's going to be probably $4 a throw, $3-4 a throw. That's after you spent $20 to buy the base, and then you're reusing that as many times as you want. The other gas grenades that I have tried are like the tornadoes. You fill them with green gas, you fill them with BBs, and as they hit the floor, they kind of start to spin. I've not had good experiences with those because they aren't loud. They make a noise, but it's not like a bang. And the other side of it is they hurt if they hit you close range, and people get annoyed with them. If you throw them in a room, people get annoyed. Therefore, my recommendation, especially if you're in a hot climate and you're not allowed pyro, that's another option. If I was in the UK, I'd probably use pyro, smoke grenades, or the flashbangs. In Southern California, the risk of fire is so great that you are not allowed to use pyro. So I think the CO2 Valkyns or Thunder Bee grenades are the best. So if you're starting, mate, that's what I would look for. But that's a great question. And anytime, but you're a member of this channel now. So any questions that you have, put them in the Discord, send me a message, ask me, come on the live stream, and I'm more than happy to jump in there and answer them for you. So that's going to be about it, I think, guys. Marcus Benson, I'm good, bud. Thanks to morphine. Be careful with that morphine, mate. They have another one here in the US, which they love to pump down your throat, called hydrocodone. It's effectively like heroin in pill form. And after my surgeries, it is disgustingly scary how easy it is to suddenly wake up and look forward to that feeling. That's when I've stopped taking painkillers, because it is a dangerous, slippery slope. Less so in the UK, though, for sure. Yeah, so that's going to be about it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be doing more of the shorts with the smart target, as well as some close-ups. So I really want to know what you guys like and don't like about that, because I'm going to hone them and get them better. Try and put one out a day, because I've got a lot of different guns that you guys want to see fire. So thank you so much for tuning in. George says bye. I say bye. Look forward to Friday when the next unboxing video is. And congratulations again to Mike, because you have this on its way to you, mate. Well, I'm sending yours out today as well, mate. You've got your Desert